Okay, I have a compensation for you. I did not know the answer of that commentaries, but I'm going to tell you what I learned other commentaries. So there is a famous verse in Tehillim you cannot miss. We're going to quickly. So it's 1:1, and it says, "Happy is the man who never walked in the counsel of the wicked, and never stood in the way of the sinners, and never sat sat where the scoffers sit." So here we go. We're going to comment just quickly on this piece. It's blowing my mind blowing, and we spoke about it many times, and sometimes I don't remember exactly where I learned it, unfortunately, but for sure I learned it somewhere. So we're going to read and see if we said anything different from that. I mean, of course, it's much deeper from what we said, but very interesting. So we're going to comment on who never walked, right? So it says, he did not want to hear any advice from the wicked person, not only in the moral matters, but in any matters whatsoever. So this wicked person, I don't want to talk to him. Period. I do not care what he thinks. Not even about religion, but nothing about, I need to buy, shoes. So I'm not going to ask him about the shoes, even though he's in the shoes business. You understand? Moral matters whatsoever. For instance, if the Rasha was distinguished physician, who would not go to him for advice unless it was absolutely necessary. So he's a famous doctor, and unfortunately, the most famous doctors, Jews, are not religious, and very, very fortunately. So unless you have no other choice, right? Don't go him for advice unless it's about absolutely necessary. Why not, right? Right? So he's a doctor. We're talking about medicine. Right? Why? Because this would mean that he would have to associate with him. So now they say, so who is your doctor? And you said, my doctor is Mr. Rosenberg, Dr. Rosenberg. That's a problem, right? Associate with him. He might even have to be thankful to him and express his gratitude. Whatever he did for you, help you, right? So now you have to be appreciative to this wicked doctor. I mean, wicked meaning that not religious, right? And as a result, he might well become attached to him. And this is dangerous, right? Dangerous where the Rasha is concerned. So meaning what? So he's Rasha, and you become attached to him. You know that he's going to vacation on Aruba somewhere, like, I don't know, where that's a big problem. Moreover, no Rasha can resist giving some indication of his corrupt ideas in everything that he says. So you work with these lefty liberals, with all of these clowns, right? Okay, maybe they're not gonna. Could you mute your microphone, please? Please, sorry. Right, so he's going to express his wicked ideas, for sure, corrupt ideas, everything he says, especially doctor. He's helping you. Your religious person came to him, right? And not your God, but I'm helping you. Guess what, Mr. Religious? You understand? That's how they see. So now, since you're interested in my advice about the medicine, maybe I'm going to give you my perspective about politics, right? And there is a danger that one might also absorb some of this, meaning his heresy, right? You sit in a doctor's office, okay. Rashi writes that if one goes to ask advice, just one second. Rashi writes that if one goes to ask his advice, meaning this Rasha, he will certainly stop, right? So stop meaning to stand in any case, right? And will eventually sit. So it's only when you associate yourself with this Reshaim, it's only a matter of time. So first, no, I'm trying to stay away from them, but that you get closer, and it's only a matter of time you're going to stop, meaning to stand with them and sit with them. And there is no doubt that something of this wickedness of this Rasha will remain with him. So for sure, maybe some doubt, maybe some thought, whatever they discuss is going to stick with you, unfortunately, right? Our rabbis even say that one should not look closely at the face of the wicked man. We said before many times, you're not allowed to look at the wicked man because of their wickedness, right? It can be contagious, right? A look is enough to cool off the feelings, the awe of God in the heart. So you look at the man, how he looks, and he's taking care of himself. He's like, I don't know, these doctors, right? Very rich doctors, lawyer, this and that, right? Very successful businessman, right? And this one look is enough. One more time, look is enough to cool off the feelings of awe of God, right, Mr. Religious person, in the heart. So it starts everything with the heart. Just as a person who has seen Shabbos desecrated can never have the same feeling for the holiness of Shabbos as one who never seen the desecrated in his life. So a person who have seen one time somebody desecrate Shabbos like openly, he would not like perceive the same holiness as a person who never seen Shabbos desecrate. So in some way it was lowered in his eyes. Okay, I'm not like that, but that person, so he did not treat it properly. So he's I think it's mind-blowing. I mean, we spoke about several aspects, but he put it in such an amazing perspective. Rabbi Dessler, that's all. Thank you.